Brother man.
Update.
Yeah, shout out Shaw's World. Trippy Red, Big 14. You know what the fuck going on, ho?
What is you talking about, baby?
Too cold, too cold, too cold. Too cold, too cold, too cold. Too cold, too cold, too cold, cold. Yeah, and I'm back, that's a fucking fact. Thought I got off track. You a rat, where was niggas at when I was off the mat? It's a shame. You
ain't no time to pick and choose. So if you ride, then you ride. I ain't really with the fake, and I ain't into switching sides. You don't have to tell the truth. If you lie, then you lie. It's like it ain't no rules. So if you cry, then you cry. There's no time to pick and choose. So if you ride, then you ride. I ain't really with the fake, and I ain't into switching sides. You don't have to tell the truth. If you lie, then you lie.
The verses from 1-2 are crazy. Judo's crazy too, though. Like, that one's crazy. Novocaine is nuts, though. Novocaine is like, I'm just talking my shit.
What month is the people expecting me, man?
April. I'm going with April. I'm not 100%, but I'm going with April. Cause like we're trying to book Baby or Gunna here for April.
Oh, so you wanna do it like as a opener too? Like
yeah, and see, like that's the craziest part is like all these niggas trying to go to these venues and do free shows and shit. Fuck that. Like, why not throw your own show, get your own people to invest in it, literally open up for somebody who's in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's like people are like, oh, I haven't seen him do many shows. Who the fuck cares? I don't care if you've seen me do shows or not. Watch me open up for Gunna. Cause I put the money down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my whole stride is. Like, I'm sick of these people doing these fucking free shows. I don't know where the fuck they get that from. But like, nah, you gotta just start taking your shit in stride. Like, you can't be caught up in the internet. The internet is fake. It's not real life. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
So when I was watching that 2.5 hour Drake interview,
I just watched that this morning when you called me and shit. I was watching.
Yeah, when I watched that earlier, and he was like, oh, it's not real. It's not a real thing. Like, you're right. It's not. Like, why am I paying attention to it? Why am I giving it energy? But we, who just see the internet all day, every day, we think it's such a big deal, right? But what happened when see, I don't mean to come at anybody. I'm trying my hardest not to, you know, come at anybody, disrespect anybody. But like, all these people think these things are gonna happen for them because they do this, not knowing everyone else has done this too. Like, what happened when Swervo put out the mixtape with, he had a little Yachty verse, and he had yeah, that's cool and all. That's, you know, might get you looked at, but like, what does it do for you? Like, does it push your career? You know what I'm saying?
I learned that early.
Like, yeah,
even if you got to do shit yourself. Even if you got somebody on your song that's not gonna do shit, you gotta
it's not gonna do it
first.
It's not gonna do it. Just like marketing. Marketing is a big part. Like, if you don't market, you're not. It doesn't matter how good you are. And that's what we're noticing with some other artists in this city who I really do like.
That one dude.
Yeah. Marketing is trash though. Marketing is ass. And so that's my whole thing. Is like, I'm a fan of these people, but if I were to say this stuff, they'd be like, oh, you hating. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not hating. Like, I literally think you just suck at marketing. Like, that's it. Like, I think you're a good artist, though. Like, and that's the thing you should really be caring about, because you're an artist. That's what you are. You're not a marketer. Like, but what I'm trying to, like, let these people know is your marketing sucks, or the way you go about things sucks, or where you're moving sucks, or like, you're not consistent enough. That sucks. You see what I'm saying? Like, in Minnesota, it's so hard to talk to artists because they're just stuck in their ways. They're set.
They're mine.
Yeah, and I get it and everything, but like, at the end of the day, these things can only progress and push us. You know what I'm saying? But then I notice younger artists in the city starting their shit, and then they'll be like, oh, why isn't there enough support and shit? Okay, you sound like me in 08. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I needed to shut the fuck up. And that's what I'm saying. But I wish I had somebody back then to tell me, like, dude, what are you bitching about? You're bitching about other artists who don't matter to no one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're competing with each other even though no one knows us. Like, that shit's crazy to me. Like, I'm just like, I'm just like, how can we not share each other's shit or not like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? But I stopped doing that shit. I'm not gonna share your shit because I noticed how the game goes. I'm gonna be the first Minnesota artist to shit on Minnesota. I'm gonna be the first Minnesota artist to get on and like totally shit on Minnesota just to change the culture. It's not just to shit on it like it's a bad place. It's to shit on it to try to shift the culture. Because you notice how Lizzo is holding our torch right now, which sucks ass. Which makes me sick to my stomach. But like, she's doing embarrassing Minnesota thought hoe things.
What you mean?
Like going to the Lakers game with a thong out. Like,
I was at the Lakers game.
yeah. You're
Is
in
she from
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah, she's from Minnesota.
Oh, for
Why
real?
do you think she was at the Minnesota versus Lakers game?
Because
No, she's from Minnesota.
for real,
Yes.
I hate that bitch.
Yeah, but
I don't
she's
even know her like
from
that.
our city though. So
real?
that so that's who's holding the grind.
Crazy.
You didn't notice Fifth Element booked her 3 years ago? You didn't notice like
No,
Brent's
I
been
seen her
booking
at,
her for years?
Soundset.
Like, yeah, she's a Minnesota artist. But that's what I'm saying. She looked like these other thought ass hoes out here just trying to be an artist.
Damn.
You
She
know?
from Minnesota?
Yeah, and like I have some of these artists in mind, and I won't say their name because I don't want to be on camera saying these people's name. Matter of fact, I will say their name. Like, fuck it. Like, these niggas suck. They suck. They're not gonna get anywhere. I don't care. Like, I see people sharing this girl J Solo shit. Like, I love her swag. I'm not gonna hate on your swag. I love your swag and I love the way you move. You know what I'm saying? And not like physically, but I mean I love the way you move on social media. So I think that's her niche. And she should stick to that. And she should try to get a YouTube page and try to do that way. But as far as her music goes, I can't believe you niggas are sharing it. Like, I really can't. Like, I can't, but like that's how it really is with me
There's a
nowadays.
lot
It's
with
like
that.
I understand. Yeah, but I understand how much goes into this game, and I understand like just because you're good at this doesn't mean you're good at this. Just because you're good at this doesn't mean you're good at this. Just like these lyricist rappy ass niggas. Yeah, y'all can rap your asses off. So can the fuck I, but I don't care to do it. You know why? Because it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't. There's not a kid laying in his room at night listening to this shit. It just doesn't happen. But like YNW Melly makes Suicidal, I bet everyone's listening to that.
Your love.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. But you have these OGs who are hating on this little nigga, and I'm like, Fat Joe, when have you ever had anything? But we're acting like Fat Joe's this big legend. Like, Fat Joe, Terror Squad, what have y'all got? Lean Back? Is that where we're going with? Lean Back.
And the one with Chris Brown.
We're going with Lean Back. Like, come on, man. Like, get the fuck out of my face. But I think some of these niggas are lame, too. I feel like some of these OGs are lame as hell. Like, I feel like Fat Joe is one of the lamest niggas out there. Like, oh, I'm gonna do a Tekashi interview when Tekashi's getting hot. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm irrelevant in the game. But then when Tekashi goes to jail, he starts snitching. Oh, I can never take another picture with him and this and that. You're doing a whole press run just on Tekashi, and you're Fat Joe. Like, you suck. I'm sorry. Like, there will be people that I will never give respect to just because of like these things. And when I heard Whack 100 speak the other day, and Whack 100 is another one of those lame ass niggas, but he speaks the facts. And he was speaking facts the other day when he was like, Tekashi did nothing wrong. And everybody's on the internet blowing up on Whack 100
About
but
snitching.
yeah.
Nothing wrong.
But I'm like, he didn't do anything wrong. You are literally holding this kid up to an esteem of a gangster. That's how I know y'all niggas have never lived the gang life. Y'all niggas are literally holding this kid up to an esteem of a gangster with these fake ass gangsters. Like, if I'm a real gangster, I'm fucking my man's baby mom. No, that's not real gangster. I'm real gangster, but I'm living off of this dude's paycheck to move my weight. That's not gangster. These niggas were not gangsters. Shotty was not a gangster. But guess what? Everybody's paying attention to how much time 6ix9ine got. Nobody's paying attention to what Shotty got. 11 years. Oh, so somebody else was talking too. I will guarantee that. Like, you were facing 67, you got 11. Somebody else was talking too. But we're so focused on 6ix9ine and him snitching. But what is he snitching on? How is it snitching? Like, I don't get it. I thought snitching was if you were involved in the stuff that they were doing, and then, like, you told on them just to get you less time. No, he wasn't involved. He was a fucking face. He was trying to make it look like he was involved. That nigga knew nothing they were doing. And that's why when all those phone wiretaps came out about the driver talking shit about killing 6ix9ine and about picking him up and kidnapping him and shit, it's like they portrayed gangsters. They're not gangsters. There's not gangsters. Gangsters live by a code. Like, I'm telling you, I know gangsters. Like, they live by a code and they don't do that bullshit. They make sure their little ones eat. That's what a real OG is anyway. So when I'm seeing this shit, I'm like, y'all niggas really blaming 6ix9ine out here. This 22-year-old kid that literally just got swept up by these claim to be blood members. No, I'm more worried about them. They're fucking trash. They're whack. Shoddy, like, really, you're trash. You're ass. You're ass. But I feel like everybody's so scared of the word gangster and everybody's so scared of, like, certain words, blood and this and that they won't, like, call it out. Like, if I was 6ix9ine, I'd be like, you fake ass bloods, like, what's up? Yeah, if I lose my life, it's tragic, but like, y'all gotta prove it to me. Y'all gotta prove it to me though. Like, y'all niggas ain't on shit. Like, that was my whole thing. Like, I don't think 6ix9ine did anything wrong, and honestly 6ix9ine would be the #1 artist out right now if he didn't go in. Think about it. Before he went in, he was 10 for 10 on billboards. 10 for 10. Who else has done that? Has Drake done that? Drake hasn't even done that. That nigga 6ix9ine was 10 for 10 though.
And I ain't hear not one of them.
And guess what? No. When his album came out, bangers. 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 And that shit would have carried if he didn't have to go in and if he didn't have to snitch. And I feel it. But let me tell you, if they tell me I'm facing 47 years for some shit I didn't do for some niggas who was fucking my baby mom and stealing my money, they stole $3 million from that man. And then tried to shut down all his booking tours. And then they were fucking his baby mom this whole time. If I'm 6ix9ine, do you think I'm like keeping my mouth closed because of the street code? Because of this street code. But even street niggas snitch on niggas. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, where's this street code? Like, America has the #1 population of inmates. How is that a thing if we're not snitching? Right. So y'all all snitch ass niggas. None of y'all gangster. None of y'all. Gangsters died fucking 20 years ago. Gangsters are either dead in jail. Like, none of y'all niggas gangster. None of y'all niggas. Y'all little niggas in Chicago shooting without looking. Y'all niggas not gangster. Y'all niggas are fucking, y'all savages. And I agree with that term. Y'all really are savages. You do shit just to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a savage. That's a savage move. Savages. Y'all savages. Y'all just do shit just to do it. And people love calling themselves savage. Why would I like calling myself a savage? That means I move with no thought. That means I move with no, like, end game. If you don't have no game in the end, like, and I'm supposed to be proud of that, I'm a savage. Like, what? Y'all dumb bitches. I'm a savage. Right, until somebody savage your ass, then it's, oh my God, he did this to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. And it's Minnesota culture. I'm telling you, like, I've looked everywhere. You will never find a faker culture than Minnesota culture. Minnesota culture is trash ass. And that's why I will literally shit on them just to change the culture. I'm telling you, I can imagine myself at Breakfast Club now, like, oh, what do you like about your city? I'd be like, nothing. They all suck. Everyone in there fucking sucks. No one here is good. No one here is real. Everyone's fucking fake. And they'd have to understand, because like, like, everyone's fake. Like, but you watch how Lizzo moves. But you watch how she moves. She literally moves like a Minnesota hoe. She does. She moves just like them. I don't understand how nobody like notices this. She moves literally like she's a Minnesota hoe. I gotta get all the attention in the world. I gotta wild out everywhere I go just to get attention.
That video is nasty as hell.
Yeah, it's nasty as fuck. And where does this like whole, like, we're gonna big up the fat girl. Where did this thing start? Like, first of all, like, and I will go on record saying this, and I will look in the camera directly and say this, like, no, we're not with the fat girl movement. We're not. Like, not saying we don't love fat girls, but we're saying we're not with that movement. We are with fat girls getting healthier. I don't care about none of that shit. Because let me tell you, the #1 cause of death for black people in this country is fucking cholesterol. And that comes from all the salt and all the stupid shit we eat. So y'all talk, oh, it's good to be fat, big girl. Go ahead, girl, claim you. Like, all right, and then she dies from a fucking heart attack 2 years later. with 2 kids. Like, y'all niggas are the ones who are like bigging that shit up. That shit's not cool. Help that fat girl lose weight. Fuck. Like, shit. I'm just saying. Like, help her lose fucking weight. And it's not about like here's the thing. Chubby is okay. Like, chubby is fine. Chubby is just an excess of fat. And yes, fat cells do cause and create cancer. We understand that. But what I'm saying is, like, once you are literally 300 pounds, there's a we have to do something about that. Like, as a unit, though, we cannot. Us skinny girls.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
I can't be like, oh yeah. I'm not saying us. I'm saying y'all. But like I'm saying, us skinny girls can't be like, oh boy, yeah, girl, you did that. You was with the thong on.
Enjoy
and
your
ass
body.
was 300 pounds. Like, no, that shit's not cool. Nobody wants to see that. I'm sure Lizzo don't even want to see that shit. She's just playing the part.
It's not about her body, right? She just making it. If a skinny girl's to do that, it's the same deal. Like, she just acting up.
Yeah,
and
but then everybody was comparing her to Rihanna and Nicki and stuff, and I'm like, show me a picture of them at an NBA game like that.
Exactly.
Show me. Exactly. I dare you all to show me them at an NBA game like that.
Ain't nobody would have been mad if they did do that shit.
No, but I would have been mad because I know the rules of the NBA, and I know you're supposed to get kicked the fuck out. I don't even know how you got in the arena like that.
With her ass showing the whole.
So my whole thing is like, I'm mad at that. If Rihanna came in with ass out, I'd be upset with that because there are children here.
True.
There are children here, and there are also officials here, but there are also players here too. Yeah, and there are also players here too. It's like, why are we taking away from, like, literally why we're here to watch players play against each other, to watch Lizzo twerk on the screen? That doesn't make sense. I'm literally like shifting my attention from here to here because this bitch got a thong on. She's fat as hell. It's not because she's cute. It's because she's got a thong on. She's fat as hell. What? What am I supposed to do with that? I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, I love all girls, and I love all girls' body sizes and shapes, and I love my chubby girls, you know what I'm saying? But, like, chubby and fat are a different situation.
You can't use that as an excuse.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can't use it as, like, a catalyst either. You can't be like, oh, yeah, I'm just a fat girl, and I'm gonna own it, and I'm just gonna be fat for my whole life. That's how you die at 35. That's how it happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, tell me, like, if Lizzo was like, I'm trying to get myself right, I'm in the gym, I'm working out with this personal trainer to look good and showing off her ass, deal, show off your ass. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not opposed to a BBW. I'm not opposed to that. But, like, do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something with your figure. If you gonna rock it, then rock it, but rock it right. Like, it's the same thing with skinny girls. Like, some of these skinny ass girls be coming too skinny, right? Be coming out the house looking crazy, and they be like, girl, you're not doing that right. You just not doing it right, and I understand. Like, nah, I love all my women. I'm just saying, like
get a little meat on your bones, but not too much meat on your bones.
And then I'm arguing with niggas on Facebook right now that Tracy Morgan isn't funny. I can't even believe that's an argument. Like, can anybody tell me a time where Tracy Morgan said anything funny ever?
On the last OG. So.
That's what everybody's telling me right now. I've never seen the last OG though.
It's on Netflix.
But I did tell him I would watch. I did tell him I would watch just to see if there's a funny thing. But Tiffany Haddish is also not funny, which is why I didn't watch her stand-up special either.
I couldn't.
I think this new generation of comedians is like not funny at all.
I mean, Kevin Hart's last Netflix shit was weak as hell.
Weak as fuck.
Very disappointing.
Weak as fuck. But the one before that was weak as fuck too. So yeah, it was. I'm just saying.
Better than that last one.
Yeah, anything was better than the last one. I'd rather watch fucking Tracy Morgan stand-up special.
You think we gonna have any bigger comedians though? I don't think that's a thing no more.
I mean, not bigger than Kevin Hart. No. I guess nobody's bigger than him. He has a fucking Nike endorsement. Like, are you kidding me? He has his own Nike shoe, and he's a comedian.
He's an actor too.
That nigga also sold out a fucking stadium.
Couple of them things.
A stadium. I can't hate on that. Like, I'm not gonna try to hate on that. But niggas will really call Kevin Hart not funny, but tell me Tracy Morgan's funny. Like what? Like I agree with you. Kevin Hart's not that funny, but like
he's a funny person.
Yeah, but to
general,
say that Tracy Morgan is even in the realm, Tracy Morgan is not funny. Period. Like with the dot.
If you think about like if you was just hanging out with them, that I think Tracy Morgan would crack jokes, but it wouldn't be like funny. Like Kevin Hart would be a funny ass nigga. It would just be lame ass
jokes.
Yeah, Kevin Hart
would
be funny as fuck.
Lame ass jokes. And it would be like, all right, man, Tracy.
Because you gotta laugh because he's old.
Okay, Tracy. But you know, I was arguing this with Niall earlier, and this is a very confrontational speech. I don't think Eddie Murphy's funny at all either. Like, I don't know. I don't think he ever has been. But like, I don't know where people got this from that he was funny.
When he had the tights on in that session, that
red jump he had on?
Yeah.
Nah, that shit was not funny. That shit was not funny. I don't like old fucking comedians though. I don't like that Richard Pryor. Chris Rock was funny. Martin Lawrence was funny.
Facts.
Fucking Dave Chappelle is funny as fuck. Cat Williams, on and off. On and off. Okay. On and off funny. But like Mike Epps, no. Why the fuck would I want to watch Mike Epps stand up? D-Ray? Why?
Who D-Ray?
Mike
Epps. Hilarious.
The win.
Huh?
Win.
The wind?
Win.
Friday.
Oh, you mean on the movie? Because I'm telling you, I've seen fucking
what is it?
I've seen Robert Downey Jr. do funny shit on TV before. Like, doesn't mean he's funny.
I've seen a couple of Mike Epps shit. I mean, he talk about the same shit.
He talk about lame shit. He's just a lame nigga though. Like that's my whole thing. Like I don't laugh at lame niggas. Like I don't know.
Talk about sex the whole time.
Oh, because when we put our dick in you gonna jump up and That's not my kind of funny. That's just not. Sorry. I haven't mixed this yet. I haven't added the drums in. Fuck it all, it remembers me, my memories, my reputation and my enemies. They see me bleed, they see me bleeding and they let me bleed. I saw them die, and that's all my life, they never looked. I gotta go, listen be the go. My cologne, let these niggas know that this ain't what you want. My pheromones, let these bitches know, like sis, just let them go. Like on the phone with the plug I'm on, I tell them I'm enough. I had a heart, I don't use it much, I gave this shit to be made of ice, so these thirsty hoes lit. I was just free, so watch you choke, you a joke. You was never really about the shit you spoke. Had a feeling that your feelings had you lying all along. Novocaine, like,
you made that beat?
Yeah.
You made that one?
Mm-hmm. You should hear the
Start that more over though.
You should hear the drums with it though, like.
You got it inside? No.
Yeah, I do. You want me to start over? Or you want to just go listen to it in this inside?
Inside,
big drum. Hey, I feel like fuck the world. That's all my life. Ain't got to notice me. You did me wrong and let me down. There ain't no point to speak. I'm not forgiven. Well, at least it's what my mama see. I'm fucking evil. Well, at least it's when I wanna be. I'm on. Got you blocked, so ain't no point to call my phone. No apologies. Don't follow me and leave my ass alone. And I'm petty, so I'm ready when your bitches wanna bump. Undercovers, well, I guess my cover's blown.